Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your February 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Taurus, for this reading, oh, there's the Ace of Cups. Very nice, Taurus. Beautiful. A new blessing coming in for some of you. Others, it can be some emotional healing that's coming in. For this reading, I'm using the Radiant Wise Tarot deck. I'm also pulling you an Oracle of the Fairies Oracle card by Karen Kay. All right, what does Taurus have coming up for the month of February 2020? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, there's the Two of Pentacles. So maybe some of you need to make a decision. You could be weighing the options. It might be in regards to this Ace of Cups. Other Taurians, you could be feeling very emotional here in February. Taurus. So the overall energy for you guys, Taurus, for the month of February 2020 is we have the Five of Pentacles here. But we can change this, right, Taurus? This is just a minor arcana, and this is why we have forecasts. This is why we have readings, and so we can see what's coming up and we can do something about it. So Five of Pentacles can be you feeling a lack, financially feeling a lack or not feeling financially secure. It can also be feeling depressed. Yeah, feeling like an outsider, feeling depressed, feeling unlucky, Taurus, feeling rejected. Five of Pentacles can also come up when maybe some of you are sick, which, as you know, Taurus, I'm a fellow Taurian as I'm filming this reading. So how I would resonate with this is in January, when I'm filming this reading right now, which is the end of January, I've been battling the flu and now I have pneumonia. And so I'm actually recovering. So that's how I would resonate with this. And so for some of you Taurians, you need to rest. For some of you Taurians, this is poor health. And I'm not a doctor, but if you're not feeling well, what's interesting is here we have the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, I could just keep going, Taurus. If you're not feeling well, this is you needing to go to the doctor. You need to put your needs first, no matter if you're male or female. If you're not sleeping well, you need to do something about it, because with the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, it's starting to affect your health here. So if you're not sleeping well, that's going to take a toll on you physically. So needing to go to the doctor, okay? Others, you're stressed about money. There could be a financial matter, or a job situation. Something could be ending with death here. Something could have ended. Some of you are struggling financially, or maybe if you own a business, there could be something going on with your business, but it's keeping you up at night here with the Nine of Swords. So maybe needing to seek some sort of help. Let me go ahead and put down a second layer. And with the second layer, Taurus, this is really clarifying these energies that you have coming up. Taurus, February 2020, looking at the sign of Taurus for February. Also, the Five of Pentacles can come up when you have a large expense. And we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So some of you financially, maybe normally, Taurus, you're actually in a good place financially, very successful. You might be a business owner, but Taurians normally are very, very good with their money. They're very organized, they're hardworking, and so you actually might be in a good place, Taurus, but maybe you have an expense and it's stressing you out. It could be something with the Nine of Pentacles, something with the home for some of you. Others, it might be a vehicle. And so there could be a large expense and it's kind of stressing you out. For some of you, it might, it might take a big piece of your savings, something like that. Not all of you, but for some of you, there could be a large expense, and that's worrying you, Taurus. All right, here's the Devil. Interesting. The Devil's been showing up quite a bit. I've had a lot of particular cards that have been showing up for a lot of the signs. The Devil is one of them. I've seen the Devil quite a bit, almost for all of the readings that I've done so far for February. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Other Taurians, you might feel trapped or stuck, limited in some way. For some of you, it's maybe negative thinking or fear. So maybe needing to take back your power, take control of your thoughts. For those of you that don't feel well, needing to go to the doctor, needing to put yourself, your well-being first, needing to talk to someone, needing to vent, stay out of your head. This is you thinking negatively, maybe obsessing, overly thinking about something. For some of you, it's an expense. I also could be reading for some Taurians where maybe you have to move. And so that's, obviously stressing you out. Others, there could be a vehicle. Here we have the Chariot, we have the Page of Pentacles. So for those of you that it's an expense, it could be something with the vehicle. For those of you that you feel stuck or limited, trapped in some way, with the Chariot energy, this is very good because this is you jumping in the driver's seat. For some of you, I see you taking back your power, taking control. Maybe you're looking at a couple of different paths that you can move down, Taurus, but this is you taking control. Some of you will be making a decision here. This is what you're leaving behind, the Five of Pentacles. Maybe it won't be easy for some of you, especially if you have a large expense. It won't be easy, but this is you actually leaving negativity. Maybe it's a toxic work environment, a negative influence. It could be a negative relationship. You're leaving this behind. There is going to be news. There is going to be an opportunity. For some of you, it might not be at the start of the month. Others, it will be. For those of you selling a vehicle, I see you selling a vehicle. Maybe you have to sell a vehicle to purchase another vehicle, something like that. Other Taurians, here we have the Chariot with the Three of Pentacles. So this is on the job front. If a job ended, Taurus, most likely it was meant to be with the Wheel of Fortune. You're dealing with karma. You're dealing with destined events, divine timing, things happening very much when it's meant to happen. And so there's going to be news. For some of you, there's a new job that's going to be coming in for you with death, which we've seen at the bottom of the deck. When something leaves our life, it's just creating that space for something new to come in. So there's something beautiful. There's a blessing that's coming in, something meant for you. I see great success around this. but maybe something has to leave your life first. And it's something that you've outgrown. It's something that's negative. It's something that's toxic. It needs to fall away. And then you have this great blessing, something that's meant for you, that's coming in. Okay, Taurus, at your foundation, I have the Six of Swords with the Magician. So there could have been physical travel prior, prior and also at the start of February. There can be physical travel. Maybe some of you have to travel for work. You might have to travel. There could be fear. Or maybe some of you have to purchase a new vehicle and you're traveling for work. And so it's just kind of a little stressful. I see you manifesting. I see you manifesting something that you're going to be very successful with, Taurus. But it's a process. It's a journey. You have some majors here. You have some repeat majors here. And with the Magician, this is you having everything you need already. All the tools, all the skills, all the talents, everything that you need when it comes to making changes, when it comes to being successful with starting something new. This was you moving towards that prior. Getting creative. Taking matters into your own hands. For some of you, taking maybe back your power. In the recent past, I have a couple of sixes here. So this was the energy for some of you improving. You have a few sixes. So the energy definitely improving for some of you. In the recent past, so maybe second half of January for some of you, there could have been some sort of help or something that came through. With the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, this can represent a gift. Maybe someone helped you or someone gave you something, Taurus, in the recent past. For some of you, this is your hard work maybe beginning to pay off. If you were a Taurus that was struggling financially, this could have been you feeling more financially secure and balanced here in the recent past. Money coming in. You're working very hard. You're reaping those rewards from your hard work. You're feeling very proud of yourself. Maybe even being recognized by your employer. Something happening publicly here in the recent past. Or are you simply just feeling quite proud of yourself, Taurus? For some of you, you're coming out of a difficult time. Now, crowning you, we have the Fool with the King of Cups. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Cancer. Could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio. We have the Fool here. So this could be you moving forward, feeling quite free. For you Taurian males, you could be following your heart. Your intuition could actually be incredibly strong here in February. You're moving forward. We know you're on a journey. For some of you, it's physical travel as well. Could be moving house, could be changing jobs or traveling for work. Your intuition is definitely speaking to you. This is you moving down a new path. And with the Fool, I really like that because I think that some of you prior felt quite restricted and limited and stuck. And with the Fool energy, it's you feeling more free and liberated. For some of you, following your heart, listening to your intuition, moving in a particular direction. And it's making you quite happy. And you're going to feel more free. Others, you might feel free from a King of Cups, if this person was holding you back, or if this is an ex or something like that. This is you maybe feeling free from this water sign person. I could be reading for some Taurians where you're getting out of a relationship, and that could be something that is ending in your life, Taurus. Maybe you're newly single for some of you. And that can explain this Five of Pentacles energy for some of you, maybe feeling all alone. Around the second week, I have the Hierophant, I have the Nine of Rods. So the Hierophant is your card, Taurus. I think that for some of you, you have very strong beliefs here at this time. Your guard is up. maybe because of some things you went through in the past. The Nine of Rods is, for some of you, your walls are up, you're quite weary, you're tired, you already went through quite a bit. It's a suspicious energy. It's someone who's raising their standards. And so, yeah, so you're feeling guarded, tired, weary. Also with this combination, you have very strong beliefs. You're not budging. You feel a certain way, that's for sure. You could be blocking certain people out. Now, if you work for a large company, or if you have like a legal matter, something going on, something with an organization or something like that, you could actually be quite suspicious, or you might have very, very strong beliefs. You could be battling with the government, or this could be something legal for some of you. For those of you married, I mean, you might be in the process of leaving a water sign person. This could be you suspicious of your partner, putting your walls up. For those of you that are with someone, I mean, the devil could be a temptation. There could be a third-party temptation. Maybe you're suspicious. Maybe some of you are kicking someone out of the house. It could be something like that, Taurus. In the position of your power, Taurus, I do have the Queen of Wands with the Hierophant. So I am reading for some Taurus females where around the third week, you're definitely very fired up, passionate. Even though you're maybe tired, you still have a lot of energy, Taurus. Even though you're physically tired, or could be emotionally tired as well, you still have a lot of energy, a lot of spunk with the Queen of Wands in this position. She's feisty, she's fiery, she's very ambitious. Again, what I'm getting for you, Taurus, we're on the second, third week, no matter if you're male or female, this is having a very strong belief system. You believe very much in someone or something, or you just have a very strong belief system here at this time. Here, you could be standing up for yourself, standing up for what it is that you believe in, Taurus. In the position of how others are viewing you, I have the Ace of Swords with the Ten of Swords. So, again, you went through some sort of difficult time. You were struggling in some way. Ten of Swords is the worst being behind you. You're closing the door on a tough cycle. Maybe some of you Taurians have to have surgery. And so with this energy, you could be dealing with like an insurance company, things like that here at this time, Taurus, in February. Could be signing something here at this time as well. Ace of Swords, though, this is a cycle completing, a tough cycle completing. There could be clarity. There could be important news here at this time. You could be making a cut. With the Devil here and the Hierophant, anything that's no longer serving you. You could be severing ties from toxic relationships, bad habits. You could be making some changes here, Taurus, in February. Yeah, you could be making some very important changes, Taurus. Some of you maybe have to have surgery. For those of you moving house, it could be taking place here around the third week. If it's not at the start of the month, maybe some of you are traveling, maybe you're looking at some options here at this time. But as far as you actually maybe deciding, you could be doing it here around the third week with the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords. Some of you signing, maybe a lease, signing something here at this time. That could be the large expense, Taurus. In the hopes and fears, I have the Ten of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. So yeah, again, a suspicious energy. Ten of Pentacles, real estate, an inheritance, family matters. Some of you, this is you wanting to be successful, wealthy, abundant, and maybe for those of you, you have a very strong belief. This could be you believing that maybe someone is trying to interfere with this in some way. Some of you could be planning, strategizing, again, making some big changes here in February. Energy that you have going into March. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Five of Rods. So we have the Page of Pentacles here. Now we have the Knight. So there's definitely a financial opportunity that's coming in for you. Now, maybe it's an opportunity where a lot of people wanted this. You know, maybe you've been up against a lot of competition, Taurus, especially if you work for a large company. So maybe you had to compete for this, and maybe you had to, you know, get very clever, creative, to outsmart the competition, something like that, Taurus, with these energies. Also, something could be progressing slowly but surely here with the Knight of Pentacles energy. You could even be taking baby steps, especially if your guard is up. You know, you could be taking baby steps here, moving forward slowly. If this is a relationship where, you know, maybe you're suspicious of your partner, you know, maybe you guys are clashing, maybe there's misunderstandings. Watch your communication here at this time. Needing to take baby steps in a relationship. But I feel like for many of you, this is on the job front. Yeah, this is on the job front. I feel like some of you are definitely up against a lot of competition. You also could be opposing something here at this time. Let me go ahead and pull you an additional guidance card, Taurus. There we go. All right, now focusing on love life. This is for single and coupled Taurians. Taurus, February 2020. What does Taurus need to know? All right, so if you're wondering how the other person is feeling about you, Taurus, and this could be a partner, this could be an ex, this could be a love interest. All right, and for those of you that need a little extra guidance, on the health front, I am not a doctor, but we will look at health for you guys. Taurus, February 2020. Because for some of my fellow Taurians, it is something more on the health front. So I'm taking the cards that are upright, Taurus. Okay. All right, so transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come, Taurus. And so this resonates very much with what I was mentioning at the start of the reading with the Wheel of Fortune here, the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot. I think that some of you, with the Devil, you felt stuck, limited, something in the workplace. But with the Chariot here, this is you jumping in the driver's seat. Also, you're dealing with higher forces, things happening in your life, Taurus, that are in your highest good, and they're meant to happen. So we've seen death at the bottom of the deck. Maybe something has left your life, but something better is going to replace it. So needing to have faith, very much needing to have faith. You have the Hierophant twice here in the spread, Taurus. So very much needing to have faith. Maybe needing to surrender to the universe. Looking at love life, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I could be reading for some Taurians where maybe you're taking a break from a relationship. Those of you that are not taking a break, possibly maybe needing to get away. Maybe you guys need to disconnect from the world. You need to go off. Maybe spend some time alone together. Some of you, this is a transformation maybe within your love life, Taurus. Looking at how the other person is feeling, I have, why can't you just tell me what you feel, because how you act is confusing me. There is something about you I'm scared to lose because I know I won't find it in anyone else. So those of you that this is a transformation within your love life, you could be dealing with someone who is confused. They don't want to lose you because they know that, you know, they're not going to be able to find anybody else like you, Taurus. But maybe you're confusing them. So maybe you, Taurus, need to spend some time alone and figure out what it is that you want. Also, I see some Taurians, your walls are up. Your walls are up, definitely. Now, looking at health, Taurus, we have give us your cures, dear God and Archangel Raphael. I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. So you are being guided. Maybe some of you are worried about a health matter. So release all of that fear, that worry, that concern. Try to stay positive. Try to think positively. And then we also have expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of, and for some of you that will be you. You will make a recovery. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving you a little extra guidance here in this department. For those of you that a family member, it could be your husband, it could be someone that you're actually quite close to. If someone around you, Taurus, has to have surgery, try not to think negatively here. You could be very much in your head, Taurus, fearing the worst. Try to stay positive, okay? You are going through transformation, Taurus, and you are dealing with things happening in your life that are very much meant to happen. So take it easy when you feel the need to rest, Taurus. Put yourself first. Try not to worry so much, all right? And enjoy the month, Taurus. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. If you're interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. And over on Vimeo, I do have the 2020 yearly readings. If that's something that interests you, the link is below. All right, guys, have a great month. Take care.